I just wanted to do a video explaining the Dragon Link parameter codes, which I will send you this sheet. It has all the different parameters on it. Obviously we're going to default yours to this one here in asterisk, which is a 10,000 to 18,888. Oh, that should be 88 cents. I don't know why I put 0, but anyway. So I've just set one default to a $20,000 startup, and there's $2,311 incremented already. You can see these are your machines, so all the machines got the same link, and they're the ones that move. This major is the machine's own internal standalone progressive, so you can see that's what they're all just defaulted. But actually this one I've been playing, so it's got $23.33 on their turnover. So, like I said, this starts at 20,000. So, before we crash the controller, if there's any increment on there, which I've got here of $2,311, we need to write that down. Also, we need to go into the controller and look for any hiddens. So we're going to audit. We're going to go to metering, which is number 2. See, there's the current amount, 22,311. Press the down button. We're obviously only using level 1, so 2's not used, 3's not used, 4 not used. And here's your hidden jackpot for level 1. Now this is obviously just been turned on, this controller, so there's nothing in it. So there might be something there, might be $3, might be $500, so you might want to re-put that back onto the new level. So we're just going to exit from that by pressing cancel and audit and go back to home screen. So to reset the controller, memory reset the controller, you're going to write down all your metering off here, because it's all going to be wiped, all your soft meters with your jackpot history. You can turn the control off. You won't hear it on the room floor, but all the machines are going to default. I'm just going to turn it off here, so they're all going to make a noise. Open the logic door. You can usually just wait for these lights to go out and the controller is shutting down. I'll get a torch. A bit tricky to see. On the left here, there's 1, 2, 3, 4 toggle switches, push down switches. These ones over here are LEDs, so don't confuse those. So we're going to hold down the very far left one, and whilst holding it down, turn the power back on. So I'm going to do this. Turn that off, hold down the power, and then I'm going to flick the power switch with my other hand. And that's it. Keep that held down, and it should say up here memory reset. So memory reset. Sorry, press memory reset to reset all. So memory reset is the very far right one, so the 4th one. So like I said, 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to push this one. And it's gonna, there we go, we're in a setup mode. Now we need a D code, so it's going to start with a D, because obviously this controller is used for lots of different things. So we're going to push the down arrow key until that changes from B to C to D. Your default for the 10,000 startup is 001 0006. 001 0006. And then we enter to accept. Confirm yes. So 10,000. So because this is just I just made it up, but just say you had some dollar amount that you want to re-put back on. So we're going to put this $2,311 back on. It starts at 10, so we're going to make it 12, 3, 1, 1, 0, 0. So now we've got $12,311. Enter. GMID number, it doesn't matter because you're not on system, so just put any number in. Now this is where your auto pay is. Default on this controller is maximum 5,000, so you're starting at 10 to 18, so it doesn't matter, you can just leave it at 0 because it's not going to pay any auto pay anyway. hidden jackpot. So if you had a hidden jackpot of, you know, like I said, $10, $20, $100, now you can re-enter that into a hidden. Obviously this one's got nothing, so we'll leave that alone. The clock shouldn't have to change anything, so just to get out of that, press cancel. Tells you on screen. If you press enter, it just means you go through and change everything. Now we're all done, and if we close the door, the machines are all going to come back up, and then there's your new startup. So $12,311. Like I said, it should be pretty simple to understand. The other thing, this one here, for those particular codes here, has a variation 4 on the machine at 90.53%. So if I go into audit, operator, games, you can see I've got a variation 4, 90.53%. Now if I want to change it to something else, say, like I said, I would want to do this 25,000 to 33,888 cents. I'm going to be entering the code and the controller as D0020009, but I then have to go and change all the machines to variation 5, which is 90.54. So obviously go to the machine, change item to variation 5, and then previous menu, and then save. You have to do that on all the machines that are on that parameter, otherwise it's just going to say the machines are in the wrong, got a set for the wrong percentage. But like I said, I don't have to bother with this one because that's just default. So I'll give you this sheet to have a look through the parameters. Like I said, this is the lowest, which is 90.53 on the machine, and then we've got a increment of 0.2%. Startup of 0.666667. So there's your total return to player for that one level is 0.8%. You can later, if you want, or go over to a $50,000 startup. That's the extreme one. Or you can go a bit more for, like I said, a rapid. Just say we stuck with the 10,000 and went a bit more. See that you're currently at 0.86 return to player. We can go a bit more higher up. You could go, this code here starts at 10,000, same parameters to 18,000. This has a 1.7333 return to player. A bit more rapid, but just see how it goes. To start with anyway, you can have a play.